Okay, so in this first session, we are looking at how to convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. So let's start off with a simple one. So if you recall, an improper fraction looks a lot like this, where you have this number that's seemingly written bigger than the rest, and then you have next to it a fraction. And we want to convert this thing, which we call a mixed number, to uh, an improper fraction. All right. The first thing we have to do is to understand how this works is we're going to break this down into several pieces. This mixed number. So this big number that we often write, this is a whole number, and then we look at this fraction here, which is 1/6. We can even break this down into further pieces. So this top number here, we know this to be the numerator. And this bottom number here, we call this the denominator. All right. So for this mixed number, we have three pieces really. We have a whole number, which is 2. We have a numerator, which is 1, and a denominator, which is 6. Now, to convert this mixed number, 2 and 1, 6, into an improper fraction, we have to do something unique with these numbers to get that out. Now, just to remind you of what an improper fraction is, an improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is going to be bigger than the denominator. So let's say you have a fraction like 10 over 2. 10 is bigger than 2. So we have our top number, 10, is bigger than our bottom number, 2. So this is an improper fraction. All right. In primary school, you would call it top heavy because the top number is bigger than the bottom number. So therefore, when we work out 2 and 1, 6, we want to have a situation where our top number is bigger than our bottom number. All right. Now, before we even start working it out, I can tell you part of our answer. Because our denominator here is 6, when we get our final answer, it's also going to be 6. So when you're converting mixed numbers to improper fractions, you already know half the answer. The denominator is not going to change. So whatever we get out for whatever our answer is going to be, we know that the denominator is also going to be 6. So really and truly, all we are really doing is trying to find what the top number is going to be. And to work that out, it's quite simple. What you do is you take the denominator, 6, and you multiply it by the whole number. And when you get that out, you add your numerator to it. So you're going to take your denominator, 6, you're multiplying it by your whole number, which is 2, and whatever answer you get out from that, you're adding it to your numerator. In this case, it's 1. So let's see what happens. 6 plus 6 by 2, will give us 12. And 12 plus 1 will give us 13. So therefore, our numerator is going to be 13. And that is it. You see, we already knew that our denominator was going to carry over and be 6. So all we did was we worked out our numerator. Our numerator is just going to be our denominator. We multiply it by our whole number. That's how we get 6 by 2. And then we add to that our numerator, which is 1. And that's how we get our 13. So 2 and 1, 6 as an improper fraction will give you 13/6. Let's look at another example. Suppose we had 3 and 2/5. All right. So we want to convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. Now, like I said before, we already know what our denominator is going to be. It's going to be 5. The denominator never changes when you're converting mixed numbers to improper fractions. So we're already halfway there. We're just trying to figure out what this numerator will be. And to do that, we simply multiply our denominator, in this case, as again is 5, by the whole number, which is 3. And whatever answer we get from that, we're going to add our numerator to it, which is 2. So let's see what happens. 5 by 3 gives us 15, and 15 plus 2 gives us 17. So therefore, our numerator is 17. So 3 and 2/5 as an improper fraction is 17 and 17 over 5. So this is going to be our example 1. Bad handwriting, sorry. So let's have an example 2. Let's go with 9 and 2 over 3. 9 and 2/3. We know that our answer will have a denominator of 3. So we're just trying to find the numerator. We're going to multiply our denominator by our whole number. So you're going to have 3 times 9. And whatever answer you get from that, you're going to add it to your numerator, which is 2. And our solution from this will give us our numerator for our improper fraction. So 3 times 9 will give us 27. And we're going to add plus 2 to that. That will give us 29. So our numerator is going to be 29. So our improper fraction is 29 over 3. Now, try these 4 items for me. Just pause the video and try it, and then you can unpause the video and you can see what the answers will be. Okay, let's go. So for this first one, so off the bat, we know that our denominators for all of them are going to be the same. So we have a denominator of 4 for our fractional piece. So this is going to be over 4. This is going to be over 2. This is going to be over 5. This is going to be over 4. So straight off the bat, we know half of our answers, all of our answers. We just have to work out our numerators, our new numerators for the improper fractions. So for the first one, we multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 4 fours are 16, and then we add the numerator. That will give us 18. That's a bad 8. Give me a sec. There we go. 2 by 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, 6 fives are 30. And 30 plus 4 is 34. And 8 fours are 32. And 32 plus 3 is 35. There we have it. That's how you convert mixed numbers to improper fraction.